We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.
We are
Watching. Nutty.
Hey folks, happy Halloween. How you doing out there in Podcast Town, USA? I'm here again. This is Tedsallis, and with me as always is my co-host, friend, and lover.
Stop.
Padme1138.
You always make it weird in like 2 seconds.
I know. Yeah, it's fun. That's what keeps it fresh, honey. It keeps it fresh. To be so weird. Yeah. So, anyways, we're back with another week of amazing stuff in the world of digital cards, and it's this point where Crystal always goes, "But did we?
Did we really?
But did we?
Did we?
Did we?
Really?
I think we did. Anybody that's playing tarot cards now, you're having a great week because, god dang, Halloween is the best. Oh. So much fun. So much good stuff. So, and Crystal's armada of stuffed animals continues to grow. Pretty soon there'll be no Crystal there. There'll just be a bunch of talking critters making noise as my peanut gallery. So that'll be great. So boom, going straight into tarot cards. We're going real fast today.
Super fast.
We're going real fast because we got a lot of stuff to get ready for later because there's all kinds of digital madness going on today.
Oh yeah.
So in the world of tarot cards, they have wrapped up the second wave of Masterpiece, which was vampiric type ladies, because they had Vampira was the award, and they had Elvira, and they had Morticia Adams, and they had who was the other one? There was like 3 vampire women. I'll be in trouble now for missing this. And then the last one was Vampira. And then they've had 3 of the three Pandora exclusives, which have been pretty cool. Oh, hi Ziggy. You want to join in? Okay, buddy. How you doing? And then so those are pretty much done with now, unless he drops more like today, because anything can happen on Halloween. Yeah, anything can happen in Halloween. So he also brought back Hunting Grounds. That started up, I want to say yesterday or the day before. But there are posters for the movie The Barn. There must be terrible things happening in this barn because they have so much material coming from it. But they have posters for that. There's a regular poster, and then there's an illustrated version poster. Those are an 80-20 ratio. So and it's right now, it seems like the barn illustrated poster is coming in closer to 30% of the count of the other poster. So those are going to come in pretty low, and we still don't know. There's probably more stuff coming today, because if I know Previn and I know Halloween, he ain't done yet. So let's buckle up and be ready, and hopefully I have enough coins, because all my savings have been depleted. Over in Neon Mob, not much going on. Kind of wrapping up some Halloween sets. I finished up a couple of. I think there was a glitch for Halloween set. I finished that one. Another one of those Jared Scott sets. So that's all finished. And then over in the world of blockchain, look how fast we're going. I mean, we're 3 minutes in and we're halfway through the goddamn show. Okay, so blockchain, they just announced that Atari is going to be partnering with Wax for NFTs in the Wax blockchain. So no idea exactly what that's going to be, but they did show, why did I say that? They did show some cards, and they're basically based off classic Atari titles like Centipede, and they actually showed a bunch of the different variants. There's like a collector's edition variant that basically it looks like the box of the original cartridge, and then it opens up and it shows the game actually being played, Centipede. So look cool. Really cool. They're pretty nice looking NFTs. No idea yet where the pricing is going to be, how many in the set, how many packs are going to be available. But that's likely to have a little heat around it just because it's a solid property with a lot of nostalgia value. So hopefully it'll be cool. I'll see if anything looks interesting in it. I might throw a pack or two. So that's what's happening there. Over in the magical world of Bunt, Kick, and Slam, There is a lot of really cool Halloween stuff right now, but obviously the World Series is over, and the Rays did not win. Who was the other team?
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers, the good old Dodger blue. They did it again, and look at my mummy arm. Okay, so yeah, so the Dodgers won. Adam is mad because he was really riding the wave of hype there and having fun with baseball, but it's all over now.
Tampa needed to be taken down a notch. They're getting a little rowdy over there on the west coast of Florida.
Whoa, shit! Yeah, they did get a lot of wind this year, didn't they?
Yeah, y'all. Yeah.
Of all, the shittiest year in 100 years, they have the greatest sports
in
year
100
ever.
Years, maybe more.
All right, in 700 years. Good morning, Call Me Nemo. How are you? Thank you for joining us from across the seas. So yeah, that's what's happening there. But the Bunt's got some cool stuff. They've got some glow cards like they had in the Star Wars a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay.
The tilt motion glows. Those are still really low count. I think they're in the iconic range. Oh, Jesus. In a you can get a 250 crystal pack of the box release Halloween, and those are 1 in 45. So those are pretty long odds and expensive shit to pull down. Yes, Call Me Nemo, I did comment on the army of stuffed animals that is currently occupying my house.
It's not all of them.
You are correct. Oh yeah, seriously. If we could just have a stuffed animal show, because
that'd be awesome.
It'd be a 7-hour show of us just walking stuffed animals past the camera. Hey Hopkins, good morning. How are you? Good to see you.
Keep just doing that. He keeps doing the droid memory go blank.
I don't know. You broke it. You broke it. So anyways, go to Bunt. Check those out. Kick. Everybody's got Halloween stuff going on right now, but I don't know how much of it, any of it means anything. In Slam, they had their VIP that dropped this week for the month, and it was the Fiend Bray Wyatt, who's kind of a creepy looking monster guy. He looks really scary and he's making me scared. Nightmare at night from him, and I feed the bed.
What?
I didn't. I don't know. It's Halloween. I'm full of bats. Full of batty.
Full of something.
Full of something. So anyways, check out the, if you got a few coins, it's the end of the season. You may want to, it's off season, but Halloween's kind of fun. So, if you want to try and get one of those things, they do have them in coin packs, but 1 in 1,000 odds. So good luck. Throw a couple of space pennies at that one and the Bunt pennies or whatever. So Disney Collect, they got all kinds of stuff going on today. They're doing some kind of watch along party that's going all day.
Which app was the one that had the just take one?
That was in Bunt. Bunt has a pack that's basically, and it's a Halloween pack, and it basically just says you can open 3, but it says just take 1. We're watching. So this, I guess, was some kind of test or some kind of moral barometer. I only took 1. Crystal took all 3, and so she's probably gonna get punished by Bunt, and I'll probably.
Oh no!
No, your favorite app.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What will I do with my 2 million coins?
You save it for next season. Maybe something better.
Will there be a season? Is there a next year?
Is there a next year? That's really where it starts.
Debatable at this point.
I don't know. Yeah, probably not. So that's what's happening in Bunt, Kick, and Slam. In Disney Collect, all kinds of stuff going on all day long. They already had their daily, which of course was a Halloween card, and they've got a lot of stuff planned. So keep your eye on that. All the apps will probably be busting out some kind of something for Halloween because they like these Halloween, holiday drops or whatever. So after the fact, everybody doesn't care and they have no value whatsoever later. So that's fun. So anyways, Marvel Collect, have no idea what's going on, but if you want to find out,
what would you do?
I would go to the Scuttlebutt podcast and I would listen to that.
That's a good plan.
There you go. Boom.
That's a good plan.
You will be entertained. You will be informed. You will come out of it a better person, despite what he has to say. And with that, boom, that fucking fast, we are into Star Wars. Boom.
All right.
I realized a while back that long-term commitments just aren't my thing, man. 30 weeks, 3 ways to 10. I can't do it. It's too much. I got myself a brand new jam. I'll be keeping it weekly, baby. I'll be keeping it weekly.
Anyways, Marathon's in a minute, keeping weekly edition series 3. All right, here we go. Sunday, top choice, editor's choice. We're on the 5th week of this already, guys. Can you believe that it's already the 5th week? I mean, it seems like it's like the 80 millionth week because it's 2020, but whatever. So the 5th week, it was Chewie, which is odd that they just called it Chewbacca. It's not. Chewbacca is incredibly pissed off and trying to kill Kylo Ren at this second, but that's really what it is.
Maybe he was in debt.
No, Chewbacca's never in debt.
He has a life debt. Ooh!
Well, not anymore.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
They could have called it that. Chewbacca, no longer in a life debt.
Life debt.
Life debt, moot. Okay. Anyway, Guild of Galaxy this week, it is Lobot. Okay. Monday, Heroes, not Hera. It was Akbar. All right. Tuesday, Droids. I like this droid. It was Flo from Dex's Diner.
Oh, you want some Jawa juice?
You want some Jawa juice?
Yeah. You can really taste the Jawa.
Oh, you got to get that fresh Jawa in there.
Delicious.
Mwah.
Little chunks of it.
Yes. Just, little chunky. Sometimes when they've had the egg, it kind of has a little egg flavor. Yeah.
Yeah, that sulfur smell that's constantly rising off of Jawas.
Wednesday, featured creature. It was a Quarren. Okay.
Did he have a name? Or was just a Quarren?
I was specious and didn't even pay attention. I just said it's just
identity.
a Quarren.
Why even bother trying to have an identity?
Yeah, it's just a Quarren.
Shrimp head fucker.
Yeah, it's 2020. It's just a Quarren.
He's got a shrimp head. No, that's
okay. Now is when the Fan Choice Thursday tournament
got real because we're finally finding out who won in the first week. Oh, I can't believe Padme made it.
Well, and here's the thing. They still have the card wrong. They have it listed as Queen Amidala. She is no longer queen when she is wearing that outfit. The outfit they're showing, she's a senator. She's no longer queen.
Well, I mean,
No. There's another queen at this point. There's been like 2 or 3 queens by then.
But people still get called by their honorifics after.
No.
Vice President Joe Biden.
Well, Star Wars politics is a little better than American effed up politics.
That's for sure.
But yeah, like in the Senate, they don't call her, oh, no, Queen Amidala. No.
She's Senator Amidala.
She's Senator Amidala.
That's true. Okay. Well,
come on.
Well, that's it. You fucking did it. Tops, you blew it. You blew it.
I don't know. It's kind of like, like when there's like professional women doctors on like, I don't know, like some kind of special committees about some kind of serious things, and you just call them by their first name. Whereas you call the other doctors, Dr. I don't know, Fauci.
Professor of Medicine.
But then over here, it's just, what is her name? That chick.
Deborah Burks.
Deb.
What do you think, Deb?
Yeah.
What do you think, Deb?
All right, Dr. Fauci, what do you got to say? Okay, cool. What about you, Deb?
Well, I think we should break out the hot dogs and have us a clam bake.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
Because that's the kind of advice you'd ask and get.
So it's this kind of bullshit. It's like, pay attention. She's not Queen Amidala. She's Senator Amidala. Come on, man. I didn't
realize it went so deep as to reach into
does.
Okay.
It does.
Holy
it just
shit.
does.
Holy shit.
Yes. But anyway, she's up against Mon Mothma, who obviously in the first week, 5 weeks ago, beat Queen Karina the Great. Who knew?
Not so great, I guess.
Not so great, I guess.
Nice try.
Then, yeah, there you go.
Nice
and then
try.
Friday Villains, it was Snoke, which we kind of knew it was going to be Snoke because last year they messed up their copy.
Yeah, they messed
and
it
dropped and said it was Snoke, but it was really Zam. But okay. So it's Snoke. And the concept, we are like, 5 minutes
seconds
away. Seconds away.
We'll know.
We'll know. Shortly.
We're gonna know. I'm gonna go look while you keep talking.
I mean, because last week it was a cool one. It was from Revenge of the Sith. It was another happy landing when they were still flying half a ship, and landing half a ship. So,
well, maybe it'll be something scary because it's Halloween.
Ooh, no, they're not that clever.
They're not that clever, but it would be cool if it had like a really scary something, you know.
They're not that clever. I mean, come on, they don't know the difference between Queen Amidala and Senator Amidala. And we know they don't know the difference between Chief Bast and General Taggy. Don't even get me started on that crap. Not to mention they can't even put Padme's name in a font that they can actually have the E on it.
Well,
what is it?
It's not that scary.
What the heck is? Whose fifth grader drew that? I mean, come on, what is that?
A Mustafar guard. He's a guard. Why wasn't he in your guard series? And he has a pet spider. That's kind of creepy.
That is stupid.
It's kind of scary. Ooh, ooh, scary.
Huh?
You got a pet spider with a big mouth. Yeah,
wow.
That's ugly. Okay.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah, so yeah. So, yeah, get ready to drop those space pennies on that thing.
Well, I have to get it in gold, so it's my...
Really?
Yeah, my weekly chore.
You're doing the gold on those things?
Gold on all the concepts, baby, all the time, yeah.
Wow.
I love them. I love concepts.
Wow. Okay.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's a week.
That's it.
That was a week's worth of fucking monuments.
Mainly a diatribe against them not being able to keep Queen Amidala.
Yeah, it really is
Senator
more of a framing.
But I don't know,
mechanism for carrying your spite about their failures and sexism.
Well.
Okay, Meditation Chamber is at lucky 13. Oh boy. So somebody's out there still pulling those things. I still throw it the black thing every day. Do you
Sometimes
get the Meditation
when I
Chamber
remember,
thing every day?
Yeah.
It's 99 cents, 250 crystals.
I have
whatever.
these little candy corn earrings on, but I'm going to take them off now because they're irritating me.
You gonna take them off right now?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can show the camera. They're little candy corns.
Sorry you folks had to see that.
See, it's little candy
corn. Those are adorable.
Yeah. But they're itchy.
Well, probably not hypoallergenic, or maybe you're changing and you're allergic to them now, whereas you were not before.
Cool.
Because that's something else.
Yeah, that figures 2020 because
why not?
Not really going anywhere, so I haven't been wearing a lot of jewelry, so maybe I'm allergic to all my jewelry now. Cool. Awesome.
Well, you haven't had to wear any in a while, so now.
And I have my General Organa ring on.
Oh, that's pretty.
So.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Pretty practical ring.
Cool.
Although if you punch somebody, fuck them up. That's why everybody really respected Leia
because she was gonna punch you in the face with a ring.
Fucking put a ring on your ass. There's a couple guys walking around with fucking marks on their cheek, and they're like, don't fuck with her. She's mean.
I'm sure Poe had one because he probably needed to get
Did he get slapped? Did she slap?
She
did. She bitch slapped the fuck out of him.
He needed it at that point.
Yeah.
He needed it.
He needed a good smack.
Yeah.
So Meditation Chamber is at 13. Starting right on schedule as promised on Tuesday was the purple previews for our new base cards. We also have Mando Monday, which started on Monday.
So it was kind of like a little preview of a preview.
Yeah, it was, because we were like, we want to see the new base and the characters. Well, boom, here's 10 of them on Monday with a new, it's got like a motiony background kind of thing. They're pretty cool looking cards. Only available for 24 hours. So
yeah. Monday. If you want those Mando Mondays, you gotta get them on Monday.
Well, and those will be going for 10 weeks. So we're going to have that going for quite some time. But that happens every Monday. And then the purple previews, the last wave of those drops today at 2:00. So that
could still be more characters coming because there's a lot of big ones we haven't even seen yet.
Yeah, have we seen a Darth Vader? I don't think they've had a Darth Vader, do they?
I think there was a Vader.
Okay.
I think there was a Vader.
I haven't kept...
But there's been no Padme. There's been no Luke. So there's been no Dak.
There's not going to be a Dak.
There really hasn't been a lot of pilots at all, actually.
No. But they've had... they haven't had so much Resistance, which I'm happy about. They've had very little Clone Wars, which I'm happy about. There's some OT favorites we haven't seen in a while that are coming back, so that's kind of fun. No ships. It doesn't look like looks like it's going to be all characters, kind of headshots. Although there was an AT-AT, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So
that should be coming.
who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? You know, maybe they'll have some shitty ass land speeder or something. Luke's land speeder. Boo. Fucking Bondo looking piece of shit. So so last wave of those, and then we'll, you know, obviously at some point mid-year they'll have a wave 2. I think they're not going to go a whole year. Maybe they plan for 3 waves and actually pull it off this time. So we'll see.
And then it's not quite clear on because like on the Digicast yesterday, they were going over apparently there's a lot of stuff happening today. A lot.
Yeah. There's
like some set, which I can't remember what it was called. So I just referred to it as Halloween set because it's Halloween and it's dropping today. So I don't know. But it looked like kind of like graffiti-ish kind of type.
Oh, yeah. That motion one.
Yeah. We got that coming at some point today. We'll have the purple previews also today. And then starting at noon, there's something which I'm not quite clear on. Is it the new base that's going to be you're chasing? Because there's some kind of a thing that you're going to be mini base chases to get a lightning variant.
Lightning variant. Cool. Well, hopefully it's the new cards.
I'm guessing it's the new cards.
Yeah, the new cards definitely sell a fucking variant. And I'd like to see like crackling motion lightning coming off of some of these cards. They look pretty fucking badass. I like them. I like the look of these.
And looking back, I can't remember if it was the new base or old base.
Well, let's talk about base.
All about that base.
What do you think? What do you think of the base? It's a pretty divided community situation right now on in terms of what people think of the base. Do you like them?
I like that it's different.
It's a yes or no question. Do you like them?
Meh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because I'm tired as hell of the other base.
Yeah.
Because it's like I initially liked it because it looks like the Falcon corridor thing, but that got really old really quick, and I haven't liked their variant choices.
Right. Well, I said from the beginning, I never thought that base lent itself to variants because there were so few places to sell it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space in there to fill it up. And
it feels like this time they've gone way too far in the other direction.
Yeah, now there's all the space.
Too much space.
And a little bitty character.
Yeah. I think they could have split the difference a little bit and still had a lot of real estate to sell variants with. But I think it feels like this is going to be the year where motion, even the purples have motion in them. It just feels like all the base are going to have this effect. They're going to have this motion effect.
It seems like they've gone overboard, with the motion and all that nonsense, because like when you look at, or like if you try and do a trade for any of these new cards, there's the weird black ghost that kind of happens.
That's weird. If you didn't update.
Yeah.
All day, everybody was like, hey, I got these, but they're all blank. And everyone's like, did you update? And they're like, no. And then they felt really stupid.
Well, no. Not about the update. Like, the cards are there,
right?
But when you're scrolling, there's like a little black ghost image down on the bottom,
right,
or up top somehow, and it kind of scrolls away. But there's obviously too much stuff going on there in the code, and they just got too fancy for their own damn good.
Well, something's not going through the frame properly, because when you have those on top, then you get this black thing.
That's
the
it.
slicer.
That's what I'm
we
talking
call it the meat slicer.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because it looks like it's slicing off a black layer of each of those cards as you scroll them up.
But it's like,
really cool.
I don't understand why we can't have some nice, just clean, simple, basic base. It's in the name. Well, base. Basic. I mean, like, I don't know, like 2015 base, where you had a lot of image, so you could see a lot of different stuff going on in it, and it worked fine with a billion types of variants.
Right. Well, we're great.
It worked
they looked amazing. Still some of the best base out there.
It is the best base out there. I mean, it is. It's a fact. It's the best base. It's like, I would like, base to be just
Just basic.
Just basic.
Yeah, basic.
You're basic. Just give me basic base.
Well, here's a fun fact.
If I want motion and flashes and blah blah blah, do it. Set up for that. Do some other thing. That should be in the base.
Well,
because it's going to make it too big and bulky, and it's going to make the app take up more damn room on your phone.
Well, that's going to be inevitable. Here's the fun fact. You talk about going crazy. If these things for today, these lightning variants are the new base, by the time we get the actual base, we'll have 7 fucking variants already. Is that right? No, white, blue, red, green, orange. We'll have fucking 8 variants by the time those actually start hitting packs.
That's still nothing.
That's a lot. I mean, but seriously, this
to
early.
Some of the other base years.
Within the first week, we're gonna have that many variants. That's a lot of fucking variants, and you can't tell me they don't have more on tap for later. There's gonna be some kind of Christmas, base or some shit like that.
Oh my gosh, it'll probably be like there'll be like Christmas trees like going past, and they'll be like jingling, and Santa's sleigh will go over top, and there'll be all kinds of nonsense.
And when you touch the card, a bunch of snow will shake down
and
from
snow
it.
will go down on it, and yeah.
And it'll go, oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
There you go. Lots of stuff. Mm-hmm. It's just that it's like they saw, that app that you and the guys would use to like animate cards.
Yeah. Pixaloop.
Pixaloop. It's like they got a hold of that and were like, ooh, wow. And they just went overboard.
Yeah.
Just dial it back.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Dial it back.
For the baby, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Dial it back to basic.
Well,
it's in the name.
All right, so here's my take. I like the base. I do think that they could have had a little larger image and still had a lot of room to sell that variant, make it pop. But I'm liking the variants so far, and I think the lightning thing could be kick-ass. So
some of the images, it makes them look like ghosts.
Well, people are saying,
washed out.
Folks are saying in our Twitch feed that basically it feels like the picture quality is not that great.
Yeah.
And it has a lot to do again with putting stuff over the image. They're trying to achieve this effect where it looks like this hollow projection, like the Mandalorian puck thing.
It's a bit much.
So that was the design that they were going for, and they've achieved that, but there were trade-offs involved with the image.
It's a feature, Greg. It's a feature.
Okay. Well, I'm fine with it.
When they crash everyone's phone, it's a feature.
Snow globe, basically, that would be great. That would be great. A snow globe variant where basically it had all the snow at the bottom, and when you shook your phone, then it would make a snow globe and blow all the snow around. That'd be amazing. It feels to me like they're really leaning into the difference between real cards and digital cards and saying these digital cards, we're going to do something with even our base that we cannot achieve in physical. It's not just going to be a picture. It's going to have something to it that we cannot do in physical. And that's the mindset that they're leaning into, and buckle up. We've heard that everything, and it seems like everything has a motion effect now. When you look at Disney, holy shit, there is not a set they put out that doesn't have some kind of motion variant going on. Sometimes too, that Halloween set that they're doing
today. But for some reason, theirs works better.
I've said I'm not crazy about the predominance of so many just stickers on a motion background. That's what it feels like they're doing a lot of. So I don't know that it's working so great.
I think the stuff works better in Disney.
Hopkins says, I like that they're embracing the fact that they have a digital product and the different things they can do that they can't do with physical cards. Exactly. That's what I think that they're leaning into. 100%. I agree, Hopkins.
Well, if there was like an overall plan that they would stick with through somehow consistently, maybe I could get behind that. But I think that it's the dartboard of bad ideas. That's what it is. It's just, what did we hit this week on the dartboard of bad ideas? Let's put a lot of motion in there.
All right. Well, I don't see him stepping back from that. And I think if you don't like it now, you're going to hate the next year, because I think it's going to be all that.
Well, we may hate the next 4 years. I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that was a real downer. So let's move on. Mando Monday, and then also on Mando Monday they had Mando Dual Perceptions, which are
That wasn't on Monday.
It wasn't?
No.
Why do you have it under Mando Monday? You've got like a little grouping there.
You messed it up when you pasted it.
Did I?
It wasn't like that.
Oh, okay. Does that mean Return of the Jedi 1983 isn't part of it too? I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding. So the other thing they dropped this week, and a number of fucked up ways, was the Outer Reaches season 2. And they fucked it up. They dropped them at midnight. They weren't supposed to go out at midnight. There's supposed to be a free pack that went up at midnight, but for some reason they accidentally dropped the gilded packs. And one of our guys, Bam, he's the Obi-Wan guy. Mm-hmm. He fucking railed, baby. He fucking dumped a ton of goddamn. He was on deck because is he in England? I don't know. I think he's in a different time zone from us, but man, he got in big time. He got a couple of golds and a bronze and a couple of he got a bunch of gildeds. And then they shut it down. They were only up for a couple of minutes, and he was basically like blam 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 blam. He must have had a bunch of crystals left over from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he didn't get to use any of them. And he did, boy. Woohoo! So Happy Days are here again. 8 of those gildeds were pulled at midnight, at like between midnight and 12:05 before they shut it down. So they were going to have fucked up odds for the actual drop, which was intended for 2 p.m. So in order to fix that, they took 8. They basically took one of each of the card images in the set and made a special variant green 1 count, which looked pretty boss. They're pretty badass, and it's cool that there's one of each of the cards too. So it's cool. You know, there was speculation they were only going to replace I think 3 of the golds had gotten pulled, but they actually replaced every single one of those with a 1 count. So it actually made the 2 o'clock drop pretty awesome, even though we didn't get anything. We threw a couple, didn't get anywhere. Bam actually pulled a couple more at the regular drop, but he got some amazing trades, got some nice stuff. He got himself a Essentials Obi-Wan Gold, which is really nice card I have owned in the past, and let it go at some point. But he got that, and I got some other stuff. So good times for folks. So, and it's a nice looking little set. And I'm never too mad about having tons of those regular cards, because man, you can just trade them for 9 base like all day long. I got like so many horde trades off of those last night. How about you? Doing that?
I hadn't really done much other than collecting the new sets this week. I'm just not feeling it.
I had guys like building whole sets of those off.
I hit monuments, so I'm just like, I'm just tired.
I'm still plugging it,
I'm just
Jana.
tired.
I've got I think I have enough on my alt now to finish 2 melds. So I'm going to meld 2 Janas. So I'm going to need to start shifting those over, which is drudgery. I hate it. So, but I need to do that. So anyways, that was the Outer Reaches. That was cool. The Gilders kind of nice. They added in a new wrinkle there. It kind of puts lie to the constant refrain that things have to go through all this approval and all this stuff if they can just decide between midnight and 2 o'clock to have a new variant. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they had those greens sitting in their back pocket already approved. So I'm not sure exactly how that goes on. So that was it for Mandalorian Monday type content, even though Mando Dual Perceptions wasn't on Monday. Neither was the Outer Reaches thing. That was Tuesday, right?
That was yesterday, bro.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was Friday.
Fucking day is it?
It's Saturday.
What day is it tomorrow?
Sunday.
Okay. Cool. Well, anyways, that was yesterday, the Outer Reaches?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
God, it seems so long ago now. What the fuck happened?
Friday?
Oh, okay. That's great. All right, so moving into sets.
What is it? What is in that Mountain Dew?
How the fuck do I think that was Tuesday?
I don't know.
That's crazy. My time sense is all jacked up. It's all fucked up. Okay, well, moving on. Hey, I gotta turn this Keeping Weekly thing off.
Yeah.
All right, go back.
Oh, there. Oh, it's Joe Biden's America.
There you go. No, it's more Halloween. Look, it's scary. Go to this. There. I like that one. All right, so regular sets.
Like it's right to the distance looking from Galaxy's Edge.
Okay. So, sets. 1983 Final Wave dropped on Sunday. Thank you, Jesus. That's finally over. I still can. We have a fuck up on the way because the award thing for the that overall for is still fucked up.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens in the last one if that checks that box off and we get our thing. But it seems, God damn, that set was a fucking bitch to do all this. I did them all, both series, the blue and the red, plus all the stickers and all the die cuts. It is really kind of a fuck you that there's not more of an award for that.
I only did the reds.
I mean, we knew what we were getting into when we started, but damn nation.
You have done that yourself.
Yeah, well, it's classic shit, so I had to do it.
You've done that yourself.
I had to do that classic stuff. So that's finally over with and moving on. And again, thank you for the help with stickers. You pulled so many fucking stickers again. I pulled no stickers.
Yeah, when I don't give a crap about the stuff, I pull it. And I'm just like,
right. Yeah, I was like gunning for stickers, and I can't pull fucking 3 of them. It's ridiculous. So I'm glad that's over with. I don't look forward to them going back to more of that again. But the red set was again great for hoarding, and take 9 of those. Give me 9 base and take one of those. Works out super cool. So that was great. The Jedi set, which I absolutely hate. I don't like that set, and I'm already getting it offered for so much stuff, and I don't want them. I don't like the look of that set, and the droid is ready. So that came out. So there's a weekly meld. Is that what it is? So this week you're melding.
The letters change every week. So this week the letters get you Luke workbench and a Rey workbench.
Cool.
That says Jedi.
So what do you got to keep pulling these things or just keep mulching? Really?
Yeah.
Fuck that, man. Seriously.
The base stays the same, but the letters change.
No, thank you. I don't need any of that.
There'll be tons of these.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm already getting them offered for shit all the time. I just fucking hate them.
You're going to get them forever.
I don't like the looks of them. And already people are like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get out of these. I'm trying to stop with these. It's like 2 weeks into it, and they're already bailing left and right and trying to dump it out for other stuff.
Long haul.
No,
hashtag
thank you.
long haul.
So you're
Jedi.
doing that all the way through, huh?
Not all the things. Not all the things. I don't think I'm doing the rainbows, and I don't think I finished all the greens last week. I don't know.
Well, I feel like that's a set that anybody that breaks the tape on the whatever the hardest thing was for the thing, when you're done with it, congratulations. You have no fucking value. I don't think anybody's gonna want those. They're not well thought of. And then they dropped the Shadow Box Rogue One, which looks pretty nice, but I sat it out.
Random.
Yeah, it was really surprising.
Really random.
I like the Shadow Box set, and I did the one previously. I think I did it in black. I liked them okay, but this time I just decided, it's too much stuff going on. We went from, it seems really boring. Oh, they're shutting the app down, to too much stuff and having to pick and choose. So,
I did the blue and the red, I think, because I love Rogue One, but it was just kind of random.
Yeah, I love Rogue One too, but I just didn't feel like I needed to collect another set.
It didn't feel like it fit in this week.
Yeah, it might have been. Maybe it was delayed, and they finally got approvals, and it plugged into some other slot that they had. Who knows? Dartboard of bad ideas. I'll tell you everything you need to know about that one. So yeah, that came. Couldn't care less. They came back with more TKs, and commemoratives are back again.
That was last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
Then why do you have it on this week?
I don't know. I forgot to delete it, I guess.
Fucked
I don't
up.
know.
Okay. So, hey, those TKs are still out there, guys.
It's been a busy week. I was busy.
Yeah. So that's fun. So coming soon.net. Halloween set, we expect so. Lightning variant, we already mentioned some kind of meld happening
Special
every
lightning
2
variant
hours.
meld thing every few hours starting at noon.
Hopefully they're gonna have some kind of Halloween bundles or something, because I am fucking broke after yesterday. I threw what little diamondoids I had at that gilded shit and didn't get nothing, and so now I'm out of diamondoids. So who knows what's happening there. So wow, we're already to the shout out section of the show. I would like to make a shout out to our friend from Discord, To the Rawls, he does skate mainly. He's a cross trader mainly, but he's going for a monument, and he's been sending me tons of S1 DAC Ralters.
Nice.
For 2020 S2s of guys that he's hoarding. So he's been sending me some DACs, and I'm always happy to see good old S1 DACs coming in.
Nice. It's always nice when like you're doing hoard trades and then like they don't have any of your current thing, and then they send you like an S1.
Yeah, some oldie
and
moldy.
they're like, is this okay? And it's just like, yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
They ain't making none of those
Yes.
anymore.
Yes.
Yes, please. So I'm close to I'm coming in I've got over 29,000 S1 DAC Ralters. So at some point in the future I'll be hitting 30K and be hoard complete on that one. But he's come a long way, because I mulched him down to almost nothing back in the day, because it was 4,500 or 5,500, and I think I only had about 1,000 of those left after the meld, and since then I've added a lot. I keep on hoarding that guy because I love him. He's my buddy. So I guess do you have any shout outs? Anybody you want to say hey?
No, I can't think of any. It's a busy week.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess with that we'll go to what you watching.
Tell me what you're watching on your TV tonight. Tell me what you're streaming on your iPad. Tell me what you're watching every day and at night. I'll be outside watching from the bushes.
There we go. Okay. So there's that. Everybody got a little taste of the song, and we're back in our control room. So, Crystal, what you watching?
I did not actually watch much.
Yeah. Well, we watched The Mandalorian.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did a rewatch, and it didn't take long.
Yeah, that's what we did. That's what we watched this week. We did the rewatch.
I forgot that some of the episodes were so short.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a half-hour show most of the time.
Well, yesterday that one was 50 minutes.
Yeah, that was longer.
But I think it needed to be longer. I needed some more of that.
Yeah, well, it was good. So
I needed some more of that episode.
We're gonna have to give a spoiler warning to people.
Okay, do it now.
Okay, because we're gonna talk about The Mandalorian.
Yeah, because we didn't watch anything else.
We're gonna talk about The Mandalorian, and folks, if you're on Twitch right now and you're watching live, we're gonna talk about The Mandalorian because it's great.
Yeah. Spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning. Here's your last chance. Bail while you can.
Bail now.
Okay, so
abandon all hope. Bail.
Mandalorian season 2 began just started, and a show came out, and that was it. That's all the news.
Yep.
Yeah. No, but it was cool. It definitely felt like a spaghetti western at the beginning when he finds this old
awesome
this kind of rundown, almost abandoned town. And then Timothy Oliphant is there. He's the marshal.
God.
And he's one of our favorite actors.
Oh,
we love him.
God.
Love him from Deadwood, and he's just fun. And he was the marshal of this town.
As soon as I saw the episode title, "The Marshal," I was just thinking in my head, I'm going, "Oh my God, it's gonna be Timothy Oliphant. It's got to be. It's got to be because if there's a role for a marshal, he has to go out for it."
He was the marshal in Deadwood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He was the marshal he was the guy in Deadwood, and then he was a marshal in Justified for 6 seasons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's always a fucking marshal.
Always a marshal. He's like a marshal on this season of Fargo right now. So it's like if there's a marshal, he has to he has to show up. And so, I mean, literally, when I saw the episode title, I was like, oh my God, it's going to be Timothy Oliphant. He's going to be a marshal.
Well, he was, and he
was.
He wasn't so intense. He was kind of fun. He was
fun.
Yeah, it was more of a lighthearted Timothy Oliphant. Usually he's like, super, intense, hard ass kind of guy, and this was not that guy. He was fun.
Well, yeah, because the intense was already being hoarded by Mando.
True.
Mando already has the hoard.
It reminded me of the character he played on was it Curb Your Enthusiasm? He showed up in Curb Your Enthusiasm. It was a lot like that. So it was fun, and they had a big problem. We finally saw a crate dragon.
Was he in what was he in Curb Your Enthusiasm? Now, are you getting that confused with The Good Place?
No, wasn't he in Curb Your Enthusiasm where it was the one there somebody was having a wedding and they traveled to the wedding at the vacation spot.
And they went to the wedding and it was down in like Mexico or something.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
That was him. That was Timothy Oliphant.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Yeah, and he wasn't happy with his lodgings and that was the one. Didn't he like come back with a bunch? Was that
a bunch of coffee beans?
Coffee beans too.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but Timothy Oliphant was the guy getting married, and that's the wedding.
Right. Yeah, and
he was going to. Yeah.
So he was up against Larry David, who's just an asshole.
Yeah. So it was kind of like that, and then it was kind of a little like he was on The Good Place when he showed up there with the judge.
Gosh, I hardly even remember him from that.
Yeah, because the judge like has this obsession with Timothy Oliphant, which is well founded. And he shows up and he's got, the hat on from Justified, and he's like, I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm just here for clarity. And he's just being Timothy Oliphant. It's great.
Well, he's fun. It looks like Call Me Nemo bailed because he realized, oh shit, they're going to talk about Mandalorian. I got to get out because we lost somebody. So
that's okay.
Somebody bailed out, but yeah. So it was a lot of fun. We finally saw a crate dragon. It was on Tatooine. I was like, man, they were just at Tatooine. They're going to go back to Tatooine.
You missed over what Timothy Oliphant was wearing.
Oh, well, he had a little outfit he found out in the woods or something. Yeah. Got it for some Jawas. Made a deal, and he's wearing Boba Fett's armor.
Yeah, and it's like, as soon as we saw the armor, I'm like, oh, it's Boba Fett's armor. And then, like, we're not really sure. And then they showed the helmet, and you saw the little ding thing on. You're like, oh,
that's Boba Fett's helmet.
Shit.
I mean, yeah, when they put the close-up on the helmet, you're like, oh, there's no fucking doubt. I mean,
Boba Fett.
It was missing some paint. Obviously, it had
some issues.
Yeah, there were some problems going on with that. But they covered a lot of ground in terms of freeing that up because they basically had a crate dragon who had killed a sarlacc and taken over its den, and and so it's entirely possible that was the sarlacc that Boba Fett had been in.
Could have been,
and that's how the armor got out because the Jawas just had it in their thing, and that's where Timothy Oliphant got it from.
Well, it could be that the sarlacc might have spit that armor out. Like you spit out bones or whatever. You just like,
they were just laying out there in the sand around it.
It's like, I don't want this armor. I don't want this helmet.
And a Boba Fett skull still in the helmet.
No.
Well, we don't know. Okay, because at the end of the episode, big ass spoiler. No, there he is. Oh, okay. Hey, Kami's still there. He didn't leave.
Okay.
So at the very end, as they ride out of town, and Mando has the armor now. From Timothy Oliphant because they made a deal to get rid of the crate dragon. He'd get the armor and everybody would be cool because he's like, I need that armor. Not because I'm going to wear it, because you ain't supposed to have it because you're not a Mandalorian. So, which apparently neither was Boba Fett. So there's that. But they're riding off in the sunset, and up on a hillside is some guy with a gaffy stick and a big rifle, and it's Tamora Morrison.
Yep.
Who played Jango Fett. And so we don't know who that is. Everybody's like, oh my God, it's Boba Fett. But it could be Rex.
It seems like in the promo material, they're referring to him as Boba Fett.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll soon see.
But he could show up as Rex or as Fat Clone Idiot.
That would be the greatest thing ever.
Because they're clones.
Oh
so
my God.
They're clones of him, so they're going to look like him. So.
Or he could be multiple people too. I mean,
exactly.
He could play Boba Fett.
That's what I'm saying.
Play multiple.
Exactly.
He could play Rex. He could play, Bad Batch guys possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, he could be all of them.
Cody. Did Cody live?
Cody was a treacherous ass.
Yes,
I don't
he was.
Remember.
But maybe
he shouldn't have. He was an asshole. Shooting that thing that Obi-Wan was riding on.
Well, that was exciting. The child didn't do jack shit in the show except be absolutely fucking adorable. The part where he was riding the speeder bike super fast and he's just like a dog with his head out the window. Like,
his ears
are flopping around. And he was loving it. It was so cute. So yeah, that's all he had to do. He didn't have any heavy lifting. But they had some guest people in there. That the guy at the fight, the one-eyed Cyclops guy, that was John Leguizamo. Oh, one of my favorite actors from Spawn. He played the clown in the Spawn movie, and he was excellent.
And that Weequay guy in the bar in the town
that he called Weequay.
That was Dan Doherty, that guy from Deadwood.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw that.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, it's like a reunion. That's crazy.
They had a Deadwood reunion. It's Star Wars. It's amazing.
Well, the John Leguizamo, his character was actually one of the most downplayed character I've ever seen him play. Usually it's just like they just give him a costume and no script and just let him go fucking nuts. Eat a whole handful of M&Ms and just burn off that sugar, baby. He's crazy. But he was kind of just like a regular villain. And it was kind of fun to see the villain think he had it all figured out, and the Mandalorian just kind of like, okay, we're doing this. And he just like fucking ruined that guy and ruined all of his plans and then left him to die horribly. I don't think we're going to see that guy again.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
Unless somebody comes and saves him.
I don't think anybody's. Why would they? Fuck that guy.
Which, we still don't quite know. Do you remember the episode with that idiot Toro Calican and he's trying to get Fennec Shand?
Yeah.
And at the end of that episode, it seemed somebody came up and they had like spurs on. We still don't know who that was.
It was me.
Was it?
Because I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle as I go riding merrily along. You'd be really horrified to know how much of that song I know. Let's find out right now.
Surprised?
Does anybody want to find out with me?
No.
They used to have this cartoon when I was a kid, and it was like the Merry Melodies, and they would show, it was songs. They would play these old songs, these old standards, and they would be animated, and it would tell you to follow the bouncing ball. And they would actually have a ball bouncing on the lyrics as it went through the song. And so you would learn songs like that by watching that, because it was the only cartoons you could watch. So you would just watch those. And they sucked. So that was mainly what we watched. I can't think of another thing I really looked at this week that was I watched Conan.
You still haven't finished it though, have you?
No, I did. I finished it.
Did you finally?
Yeah, it sucks ass. It's Jason Momoa as
He doesn't look
Conan.
right without like a beard. I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, it was a good Conan. I mean, it's a good version of Conan. It may be, other than
I like that the We're Not in Kansas guy was in it.
Yeah, he was the bad guy. He was eating scenery and stuff. But yeah, that was kind of fun. That I watched that, and that was just kind of light fare. I would just put that on every so often, just because it was terrible. And I'm still watching that thing about the Comedy Store.
Oh, is that why that's up next?
Yeah, because it's a cool thing. It's basically a documentary about the Comedy Store in LA, and basically all the different people who have been on it and stuff like that. Who's at our front door?
I do not know.
It's a Federal Express package of some kind, probably more tea.
Well, Yes, because I ran out of some tea, so I just ordered some tea, and literally just after I ordered tea, they released Mando teas.
Oh, the Mandalorian tea?
Yes, Mandalorian teas. There's like there's Mandalorian, and he has black tea. And then there's the child, and of course
green
it's
tea.
green tea, of course. And then there's a herbal tea, which has got Cara Dune on it, and it's like probably going to be like a hibiscus type tea. It sounded like. So yeah, I'm waiting on my Mando tea.
Well, it's probably sitting by the front door right now.
That would be amazing,
So
because I just ordered that on like Monday.
Could be.
Huh?
It's not a mail-in ballot, so it'll be here really fast.
Oh!
Shots fired! Oh my god!
Yeah, it gets in the post office. They're like, "Oh, it's the ballot." Nope. Yep. Move it on.
Okay, so this afternoon at 3 p.m., we're going to have a special show on Twitch, and Crystal will be joining me, and we are going to watch and make fun of and talk about as we watch and ruin.
Why do we have to ruin it? I like it.
Well, apparently I didn't know she likes this thing, but I saw somewhere somebody mentioned that there is a version of Sleepy Hollow, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow from like the 1980s.
Yeah.
And it has a very young Jeff Goldblum as Ichabod Crane in it. So I went and looked, and it's just sitting there on YouTube. No takedowns, nothing. It's just sitting there. Nobody gives a fuck. So I've got it, and we're going to air it, and we're going to watch that live and make fun. So please join us starting at 3 p.m. today, Halloween. What?
Auburn plays LSU at 3 p.m. Or 3:30.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you'll be there for a half an hour.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll... Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to watch
quickly.
that. Maybe you don't want to watch that. So anyways, at 3 p.m., tune in for a little Halloween something where we watch a stupid, TV horror movie and make fun of it. It should be good. I have no Goldblum impersonation.
Why you would make fun of it?
Oh, I guarantee there's going to be something there. I already watched some of it, and there's one actor in it who I have to look up and figure out what it was he was in. I saw before. He's kind of a squirrely guy. That I remember from the late 70s, early 80s. There's a lot going on there. Guarantee there's going to be something to make fun of. So anyways, so tune in for that. And
I still don't agree with really making fun of it. I like it.
I'm going to make fun of it. Oh, and I got to figure out who that actress is too. They have this one actress in it, and she was
that was 1980?
Yeah. Now who's the woman that's in that with the really blue eyes?
Meg Foster.
Yeah, she's got like these, they're so blue eyes, they're like white. She looks like a White Walker or something. Her eyes are so fucking blue, they're like white. And I remember this actress because I saw her in a lot of things back in the 80s.
Dick Butkus is in this?
Dick Butkus is in it as well, yes.
Gosh, 1980?
Yep.
Really? Did I really watch that when I was that age? Okay.
It was probably super scary when you were that young.
Hey, maybe. I would have been 7.
Oh, I'm tired. I'm scared. I want to go to bed. I don't want to die. Okay, so we're at the exactly 1 hour mark, and I'm going to call this
we
fucker
got to finish
out.
this shit, man.
I'm done. This is it. So, folks, thank you for tuning in. You can reach out to us at Hoardcast, and on Twitter, we're at Hoardcast. We have an email address. It is hoardcast@gmail.com. We are in the apps all the time. I'm Tedsallis. That's Padme1138 right there. We do have a Discord. If you're interested in joining it, reach out to us. We'd love to have you. Fun little community out there. Everybody being real nice to each other and help each other over the fence. And some guy does look out, and if the police come, everybody runs in different directions. It's a lot of fun. So thank you again for joining us, and we do appreciate it. And arrivederci. Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye.
Get better, Minshew. He broke his thumb. Lots of bones in his thumb.
Oh boy. So we have a backup this week?
We have a bye this week.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, thank God for that.
Bye.
All right. So that's the end of the show. Dun 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 dun. Halloween.
We are Legion.
We are all.
We are one.